Hello everyone, my name is Art Russell. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be reading the author's conclusion from the Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. His message hints at what I'm suggesting, that our essential nature is consciousness. Before we proceed, I'd like to make a couple of points very clear. I'm not stating that any spiritual tradition is better than another, or that it's necessary to adopt a certain set of beliefs. My main purpose is to offer pointers to help viewers recognize their true self. So let's begin. John Bunyan was born in Elstow, England in 1628. He was a preacher, obviously an author of several books actually, and he spent 12 years imprisoned for preaching outside the official church system. The Pilgrim's Progress was first published in 1678. It's an allegorical account or parable, which means that it holds a hidden or deeper meaning. I'd like to begin by reading the initial paragraph because it sets the tone for the information that follows. Here it is. As I walked through the wilderness of this world, I lighted on a certain place where there was a den, and I lay down there to sleep. As I slept, I dreamed a dream. Now, the basics of the story revolve around a character named Christian, who sets out on a divine pilgrimage from the city of destruction to the celestial city. Now, I believe that this strongly relates to a Bible verse found in Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. Here it is. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. I also believe that that message strongly relates to the advice that was given by Sri Ramana Maharshi. He advised seekers to practice Atma Vichara, or self-inquiry, by asking, who am I? Who am I really beyond the superficial appearance of the name and the form? Before I read the author's conclusion, I'd like to relate the last line of this parable. Here it is. So I awoke, and behold, it was a dream. Now I'm going to read the author's conclusion as it's written, and then I'd like to share a few comments. Here it is. Now, reader, I have told my dream to thee. See if thou canst interpret it to me, or to thyself or neighbor. But take heed of misinterpreting, for that instead of doing good, will but thyself abuse. By misinterpreting, evil ensues. Take heed also that thou be not extreme in playing with the outside of my dream, nor let my figure or similitude put thee into a laughter or a feud. Leave this for boys and fools, but as for thee, do thou the substance of my matter see. Put by the curtains, look within my veil. Turn up my metaphors, and do not fail. There, if thou seekest them, such things find as will be helpful to an honest mind. What of my dross thou findest there, be bold to throw away, but yet preserve the gold. What if my gold be wrapped up in ore? None throws away the apple for the core. But if thou shalt cast all away as vain, I know not but 'twill make me dream again. Now I'd like to offer a few comments. He's telling us that he's offering his dream to us, and that we're to interpret it carefully. He's saying that if we misinterpret it, evil ensues. Now, this is parallel to what happens when we believe that our person is our true identity. We suffer everything that happens to it because we're unaware of our true self, consciousness. And he also states, take heed also that thou be not extreme in playing with the outside of my dream. From the understanding point of Advaita Vedanta, or non-duality, what we apparently see and experience is the inside of infinite living mind. That all of this is occurring within a dream. In Who Am I, Sri Ramana Maharshi was asked, is there no difference between dream state dreams and waking state dreams? And he said, basically they are the same, other that one is short and one is long. Our waking state reality is a continuing dream, whereas in dream state dreams, they're spontaneous and they're not usually linked and continuing. He also says, John Bunyan also says, nor let my figure or similitude, representational form, put thee into a laughter or a feud, which suggests polarity. Laughter on one end of the stick, fighting or a feud on the other end. Polarity, the world of apparent opposites. Where there is a mountain, there will be a valley. Where there is right, there will be left. He also suggests or hints at, put by the curtains, look within my veil. Excuse me. To take an apparently human journey, a veil of forgetfulness of our true nature, our true self, consciousness is required. So that when we play the role, in my case, of Art Russell, we fully embrace that role. That is, until we wake up from the role of the person, the perspective of the person. John Bunyan also mentions, "What of my dross thou findest there, be bold to throw away." Now, dross is considered impurities, scum, or waste matter. Now, that may sound hard or harsh, but what I'm suggesting is that our definitions of ourselves as the person, the name, form, age, gender, culture, race, social definitions, memories, those are all dross. You don't have to have an idea of that which you truly are to be it. Beingness is. Consciousness is. And he also advises about gold. So preserve the gold. In certain spiritual traditions, our essential nature is sometimes referred to as gold. And we're told that out of gold, various ornaments can be made. Rings, necklaces, bangles, whatever. But that their essential nature is all gold. All of the forms that we see within the waking state reality are made of consciousness. What I'd like to add is we are apparently born into the perspective of the pilgrim or person. We're told we have a name. We celebrate birthdays, 1, 2, onward, 3, 4, onward. When we awaken, we realize that our body, mind, and world arise within consciousness, which I'm suggesting is our true nature. If you found this video helpful or useful, I invite you to share, subscribe, and like. More information is available through my free articles at thinktwice.me and also through my book entitled This Taste of Flesh and Bones, available from Amazon. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing all of you again soon. Bye for now.